Has Nnamdi Kanu been vindicated? Aisha Yesufu asked as Canadian court proscribed APC and PDP as a terrorist organization. My wonderful people, happy Sunday, and I welcome you all to another program where you can ascertain the people who have joined Biafran struggle directly or indirectly. Aisha Yesufu have vowed when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case was adjourned to 10th of October 2025, she attended the last court, and she vowed that if by 10th of October Nnamdi Kanu is not freed, that she's going to take all the whole women to the street and all of them is going to protest naked against the illegal detention and incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, she don't put it vocal. She don't put it in a video telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be the one prosecuting Tinubu and the Nigerian government, not the other way around. She have just declared her full support and officially a Biafran, officially joined Biafran. Let me just put it that way. But let me know what's better of our time. Let us see the clip and then we'll come back for more discussion. As you are watching, let me know what you think at the comment section. Oya, regardez.
Hello everyone. The question that I have today is that has Nnamdi Kanu been vindicated? Because it's being reported that Canadian court has declared APC and PDP as terrorist organization. And I think Bruce Fenn is saying that it is Nnamdi Kanu that should be prosecuting Tinubu and not the other way around. And well, let's look at this. For me, I feel somehow about this whole Canadian, Canadian court declaring APC and PDP a terrorist organization. One is that I'm like, what audacity, because these are Nigerian parties. But at the other end is that, are they lying? Are they not truly a terrorist organization? Parties that have been in government that have killed people, opened fire on people, killed innocent citizens who were just protesting. What's the difference? During Occupy Nigeria, that was during PDP, when PDP was the ruling party. They killed protesters who just came out to protest that, oh, the price that you put was too much. During NSAS and many other times also. The other one, too many other times, protesters have been killed. But one very particular one is that, during NSAS, when citizens, youth had come out to say, look, stop killing us, protect our lives. And the next thing, soldiers were sent in, to go and kill them. So you look at this thing and be wondering, are they not right? Are they not truly terrorist organization? As another reporter has this, it says, Bruce Fenn, a U.S. constitutional lawyer and counsel for Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people Biafra IPOB, said that the Canadian court's ruling shows the Nigerian government prosecution of Kanu is like Lucifer prosecuting Jesus. Fenn has made the statement following a Canadian court's reported declaration of Nigeria's ruling All Progressive Congress APC and opposition People's Democratic Party PDP as terrorist organization. One thing that you understand, just to give you a bit of context, these people, members of, I think some of their members, from what I read in the other, they try to get what do you call this thing now? What's that thing when you, oh Lord have mercy, this old age, when you go to other people's this thing and it just came to, oh Lord have mercy, sometimes you have this thing, something you're trying to remember something and it just enters your head and then it just goes off again. Aisha, you're going to see this video as it is. I don't have time editing this out and making it look good or not. This is how it is. Not immunity, they're trying to, asylum, what is it? Yeah, they're trying to get asylum. They go over to these places when they've already caused havoc. I saw the other time when a policeman said that they were going to do something to a Nigerian. Canadian, they drove him back. They denied him that asylum. Come back to Nigeria that you've helped to destroy. Where are you running away to? So it was on that this thing was made. Fenn made the statement following Canadian court's reported declaration of Nigeria's ruling All Progressive Congress APC and the opposition People's Democratic Party PDP as terrorist organization. Asare reporters on Thursday reported that the federal court upheld a ruling declaring both PDP and APC to be engaged in conduct amounting to terrorism and subversion of democratic institutions. What is terrorism? You put terror, you kill people. That's terrorism. It's not just when it has something to do with religion or what. And that's definitely what these parties are doing. The judgment delivered on June 17, 2025 by Justice Pong T. Vigor dismissed the asylum application of Douglas Egbareva, a Nigerian national and admitted PDP member, because his party membership alone was sufficient to make him inadmissible to Canada under paragraph 34(1)(f) of the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act (IRPA). The court endorsed the Immigration Appeal Division's IAD detailed finding that both the PDP and APC had engaged in political violence, voter intimidation, ballot stuffing, and even murder to gain and maintain power, according to a court document obtained by People's Gazette. Quoting directly from the IAD's reasoning, Justice Ungo noted the conduct of individuals who are members of the PDP, which includes violence, murder, ballot stuffing, ballot box snatching, intimidation of voters, and other unlawful acts, is too widespread and persistent over too great a period of time to dissociate the leadership of the party from their action. The court further upheld the IAD's conclusion that both parties' actions fit the definition of terrorism under Canadian law, stating that the violence was designed to intimidate the public or a segment of the public for a political objective. While acknowledging that both PDP and APC have engaged in unlawful practices, the IAD found that the PDP committed the majority of the acts and benefited most from them, especially during its 16 years of power. I tell you, a lot. That's why PDP doesn't have mouth. A lot of the things that APC is doing today, they learned from a PDP and became more evil. Reacting to the Canadian court ruling, Fenn, in a post in his X, formerly Twitter account, said the ruling has proved that if justice should prevail, Kanu should be prosecuting President Bola Tinubu, who is, by the way, not my president, and the Nigerian government, and not the government prosecuting Kanu. MNK's prosecution by APC's Tinubu is like Lucifer prosecuting Jesus for impiety. Canadian court finds APC and PDP terrorist organization. If justice prevails, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would be prosecuting Tinubu, not vice versa. But God is just, and his justice will not sleep forever. Fenn has been a vocal critic of the Nigerian government's handling of Kanu's case, accusing it of human rights abuses, illegal rendition, and violation of international law. His latest comments come amid renewed calls by IPOP supporters and rights activists for Kanu's release, argue that the trial is politically motivated. Kanu has been in custody of the Department of State Services DSS since June 2021 after his arrest in Kenya, faces multiple charges, including treasonable felony, terrorism charges he has repeatedly denied. IPOP has maintained its demand for a referendum on Biafra's independence, while the Nigerian government insists the group's activities threaten national security. I do not see anything that threatens national security because people are asking for a referendum. There should be a referendum. Every region should be asked whether they want to be part of Nigeria. And if there's any region that does not want to be part of Nigeria, it's okay to allow that region to go its own way. Holding them hostage, because this is really holding them hostage, it's wrong. If you do a referendum, then you put it to rest. If they want to go, fine. If they want to stay, whether it is IPOP, whether it is Arewa, whether it is Odudua, whether it is South people, let everybody decide. It is already 110 years, or it's already 111 years since the amalgamation, where the Northern Protectorate and the Southern Protectorate were put together. Why are you still forcing people to stay together? I have always said it, and I'll continue to say, we need to have a Nigerian conversation. But by the way, has Kanu Nwankwo been vindicated? Now they have said APC and PDP.
I am very sure you have heard it from the horse's mouth. Aisha Yesufu, who we all know as a Muslim and also an Awuchi woman. So if you are talking about those sides that belong to Biafra or that are going with the Biafra, I'm very sure that her own side have nowhere close to the Biafra territory. But she have made it clear officially that she is a full fan of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a full fan of IPOB. In fact, she have joined the agitation fully to let the international world know, because these are the people who have voice. These are people who have platforms. You see the reason why it seems like we are getting angry with all our content creators in the southeast, because they have fans, they have platform, they have voice, they have followers. If they can be able to at least take 1 minute of their time, just not too much, just 1 minute, and all of them just tweet 1 minute or even some seconds or some lines, just hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my brother, anywhere, I mean, that post can go everywhere, not anywhere. That post can go everywhere. It will go a long way. But all of them were kind of, consign me now. After all, I'm eating money from social media. I'm a content creator. Nigeria is good. Nigeria is bad. Consign me. I'm making my money. Nnamdi Kanu release or no release, consign me. I'm making my money. This thing that Aisha said now, the one that she said on that 18th of the last time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared before the court, do you know how far that message go? Do you know how many lives that message touched? Do you know how many offices that message entered? That look at this influencer and activist is calling for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, and also saying that it is not a crime for somebody to come out and say, let's have a referendum for me to determine whether to belong or not. And another person again who have come out to tell the whole world that the amalgamation of 1914 have expired since 2014. That now Nigeria need to be renegotiated. That renegotiations means organize a referendum. Then any people, the ones who want to still continue as one Nigeria, should go ahead. Then the ones who want to go should go. As simple as that. This message, this woman preached. Do you know how far this message will go? Do you know the kind of good waves it will bring to this Biafra struggle? If all our content creators, all our social media influencers, all our activists in the southeast are putting up 1 minute of their time on every day to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to talk about the referendum, my brother, by now we wouldn't have been where we are. We would have gone far. They say the politics is a game of numbers, and also the recognition is also a game of numbers. You get the required number of people that recognize you, my brother, the United Nations will stamp it, and it stands. So how do you get the numbers? If not by publications, not really going to fight, my brother. Fighting will only destroy. Fighting will only destroy. So we do it the way it's supposed to be. Broadcast, post, share, spread the good news, both online and offline. But all of them, they are busy following politicians at the buttocks, looking for crumbs from the master's table. Any of them that are being given 1 million naira, he will sing praises of that politician until the day politician will go to the grave. You can imagine the kind of youth we have in this present day. While youth of other nations are busy taking over their countries, our own youths are busy following the old idiot fools in government offices who could not initiate any plan, who could not initiate any change. And yet, somebody who is almost going to his grave is telling you that I want to create a future for you. Which kind of future is it going to create for you? Somebody who have already expired is coming to create a future for you. It sounds funny. It's only in Nigeria you can find such a youth who their docility is even to the profit of the idiots in government houses, because the youths refuse to come together as one and take over their country. Then the idiots, the old fools that have already expired, the only thing they are doing now is just once they want to expire, they will go to government house, they go to Asrock and relax. That is their retirement place, and be taking money, acquiring money they can't even use in this their miserable lifetime. So what Aisha Yesufu have done before, and she did again, and that she will keep on doing it, I recommend it. Sorry, I commend her very well. I commend her. This is a very, very, it is a welcome development. It is a welcome development. And I encourage every real Igbo man, because not every Igbo is real. There are a lot of fake Igbos now. A lot of fake Igbos. Both on social media or off social media. A lot of fake Igbos. All those ones, their mama will just go open leg for any monkey out there to just penetrate and give birth to Akuna and Ndori and the terrorists, criminals everywhere. You can as well agree with me, before you get married as a man, your people will go and do what they call research. Ejeju ajuju, ke family ona aga, ke cash were eme, ke maka nne ya onwere ajọ agwa ka onwere ezigbote agwa. Because how the pikin behaves is from the mother. So when you get married in such a way, then tell me what happens. You got a good birth to children who will behave either like the father or the mother. Which anybody who is going to ask questions is a good man, because a fool will just meet anybody on the street, give them belle, and from there they get married. If they will marry themselves, they will just be manufacturing kids who will not even go to school for one day. They will be raised on the street, and those are the ones who keep on troubling every nation, because they are not being exposed to education. The only thing they got exposed is under bridge and reckless lifestyle, with smoking all kind of drugs. So any Igbo man, as a content creator, as a activist, as a millionaire or billionaire, and you have platforms, you have followers, you need to be tweeting about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the referendum that we have been asking for. But as it stands now, whether they agree on the referendum or not, my brother, we have gone. We are already a nation. The time we are begging them for referendum have come and gone. So I don't think that one should be included in what we're supposed to be tweeting. What we're supposed to be tweeting now is recognition, and the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. That is what we're supposed to be tweeting. So I think the last statement I made concerning recognition being among the trend, I think that one should be cut off. It should be cut off, because we have begged them for referendum, they refused. Begged them for what they call it, restructuring, they refused. But as it stands now, we have taken the bull by the horn, which means we are going home, and so shall it be. Nobody is going to stand on our way. Anybody who dares to try, my brother, train, train. All those ones where they speed train, now I go cross that person. Speed one who no be all those Nigerian train, because in Nigeria they don't have speed train. The only thing you have in Nigeria is quackly. Speed train, if you go to China, you go to Japan, Korea, Taiwan, all these people, they have problem with the speed. So they run speed. They are speed train, my brother. If you hear the sound of that train, if you pass you go think say you don't go heaven and come back. So that's what it take be. So let us do the best, As we do that, may the Almighty God continue to bless you and prosper you and meet you at every point of your need. Let us just take some few comments, and then here we go. Ntibu Joseph said, this is a long story. This is how people fail exams. In summary, PDP was believed to engage in terrorism and subversion of democratic institutions. In Jonathan's administration, the same politicians in PDP, they come to APC, and we are now in drug baron's tenure. The same thing. Ew. Okay, Big Charlie of Biafra said, imagine Nigeria. Imagine people of questionable integrity like at Nigeria government, at official APC Nigeria, at official but trying someone like at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On what grounds? What gave you all the moral justification to think you can prosecute Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Kidnapping and holding him hostage for years, and the world is watching. J.K. Lawrence said, yes, they are killing Nigerians. Lona said, very brilliant woman. I hope she doesn't change. I don't trust Nigerians. Okay. Ofu Chukwu, she said referendum is all we want. Awojile said at Aisha Yesufu, have AI provided the judge statement first before you share nonsense? But I use it to like you before you joined P2B. Please always find out. Don't just say stuff that are not real like P2B. What the Canadian court actually ruled in June 17, 2025 decision. Justice Fong, NGO of the Federal Court of Canada, upheld an earlier ruling by the Immigration Appeal Division, which denied asylum to a Nigerian applicant, Douglas Egweberiba. The decision was under Canada's Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. The ruling found the PDP's involvement in election-related violence, such as ballot stuffing, voter intimidation, and alleged killings, constituted subversion of the democracy under paragraph 34. Okay, in his own words, having found that IAD's analysis on subversion was reasonable, this is sufficient to dismiss the application for judicial review. I will therefore refrain from analyzing the IAD's findings on terrorism. Now the initial ruling of IAD's below. Okay, this one. Okay, you see, where APC came in from paragraph 8 of the judgment, the IAD declined to make a finding on the applicant is also inadmissible. In all these things, let me just see what they conclude here, because okay, this one, shut up, Joe. Is APC not a freaking terrorist organization? You are among the idiots abroad supporting this evil government. Keep supporting evil, it will catch up with you someday. And this one said APC and PDP are not only PDP. You just lied and you expect us to trust your long poem. Anyway, my people, seems like now here we go just battle break, and I go hear our voice again when we come back. Just like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. Do me a favor, subscribe, and subscribe. Give me